Hi. So I heard that Bernie Sanders has stopped raising money in his campaign emails. He stopped raising money for his campaign in his campaign emails. He's now raising money for coronavirus for those in need during this time. So the question is, it seems he is pulling away from campaigning, and I'm wondering what's taking him so long to make that announcement. And I didn't expect the reading to be so interesting, and anyway, here it is. So here we find Bernie. This is a card of defeat, but also feeling cheated by the system, which I know he always wants to sort of blame this Democratic establishment or something. I ended up looking this up and reading about it, and this is a book I use that I really like, enjoy using, The Ultimate Guide to Tarot, Liz Dean. One line at the end says, there's a saying, it's all over, bar the shouting. Don't keep shouting too much longer or hope to revisit the situation or relationship. It's done. So I thought that just sounded so much like him because he's always shouting. So he's dealing with this now. I also at first kind of saw this as what he's doing, taking advantage of the situation to raise money, which is a positive thing. And raise money for the virus while he still has this strength, which I see at the above. And yet I see him as still wanting to fight. I think that's keeping him from giving up just yet. I don't know what he's fighting for, though. Maybe this is just his conflict here. It's just really hard for him to let go. And here I see him sort of weighing his options still deep inside. Is there still a chance? Is there still a way? What can I do here? Or, it could just be like, when do I give up? And he's just still weighing that option. It could just be about timing. I see here, this is him, and this is in the past position. It's leaving. He's ceasing fundraising. He's not going. This is fundraising. He's not fundraising, and also I think he may have already written up a statement. It's like, so it might already be done, but he's just having these battles, these inner battles, and not sure how he wants to move forward. But he is gonna move forward hard and fast. That's gonna be coming in. At first, I hoped. My question was: is he moving hard and fast? Is this supposed to be him? Or is he one of these supporting the him? Is he supporting Biden? Is he going to put his support behind Biden? And he's just waiting for the right time to come out very strong in this way. I also kind of like the idea, could it be Bernie and Elizabeth Warren putting their support behind Biden to come out so strong? And now here we have the devil card. And no offense to Bernie supporters, I'm not, this doesn't always just mean evil, of course. And I could also say there's a different devil in the situation, but I could not help but see Bernie's face here, that sort of angry face, and it gets red and makes that expression. So I wondered what this is, and I read more about it, and really, you can become a slave to your ideals. Something that's really positive can end up sort of, if you become so stubborn and so angry in your ideals, it can end up being a bit of a burden on you and sort of controlling you. So I think he's struggling with that. And I also see he has these followers, or his fans, his supporters, are so chained to him, so tied to him, and he is almost like a god to them, and it's a bit of a religion with and so I guess I just feel maybe that's also something that's holding him back. Just there's a stubbornness, and he doesn't want to give up. He still doesn't want to, but he also knows it's over, so he's just, and then this is the mystery of all of us wondering, and his supporters wondering what's going to happen. And then I see in hopes and fears position, this is my Bernie card. If I saw a King of Hearts, that would be my Biden card. And I would think his hope is going to be, but he's still thinking about himself. There's a selfishness that's still here. It's him and his ideas. The sword is the ideas. So he's still thinking about himself. But, I don't want to make that sound so bad because it's himself, but it's his ideas. It's the same with this. It's his ideals that he is having a hard time giving up. And then what I saw at the end was this is a sitting pretty card. And I thought, well, so he's sitting pretty at the end? Or who's sitting pretty? And I'll say I looked at the base of the cards at this moment, and I saw my Elizabeth Warren card. So I thought that was interesting. She's sort of in this picture still. And I have read on her and see her as possibly becoming the vice president to Joe Biden. And I wonder if this is telling me that she's also in this picture somehow. And then I wanted to expand on, okay, so someone's sitting pretty. Is this the Democratic Party sitting pretty? Is this the nominee? Is this going to be our Biden sitting pretty? I see these as the votes, the support. Everyone's strong. And what I got was this Knight of Pentacles, and that confirmed it for me. He is going to put his support. This is the offering of his support to a Biden and victory. So there's all the votes, all the support. He's going to put himself behind and help bring victory for the Democrats, I believe, behind Biden. And then I looked at the bottom of the deck after these two additional cards and saw this Tower card. And I just was like, what? I see that something down the line is possibly gonna be a shocker to us all, and I don't know what it is. And I definitely don't want to be negative because I just know everything's gonna work out. And I don't know, man. I keep feeling a very calm and positive feeling with this Queen of Wands. And I don't know, this just means everything sort of falls apart. I don't know. I'm not prepared to make a prediction about Elizabeth Warren or any kind of disaster happening to the to my party that I want just total success and positive outcome. And I think we're going to get there. I think there might be some surprise coming down the line, but just everything's going to be okay. And interesting read. And we just sort of hope for the best and a positive outcome for everybody. But crazy energy, and I just I literally was getting flushed and my ears were burning, and so I don't know. There's a lot going on. I almost think this is its own separate read that I might do as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked that.